3, go!
What's going on YouTube? TJ back with another video. Today I'm back for last video. We had a rematch with the Giants. The Super Bowl rematch. Not actually in the Super Bowl. But we successfully beat them. Mainly because meaning if we beat the Jaguars in this, I don't think they're gonna make it, but they could still because the freaking Steelers suck. So how the Eagles are clinching. Don't really understand how.
Today.
This will probably.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go on EA Sports.
Once I get 925, I'm going to be doing
will
it.
Not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. And they'll be led out by a guy who has a couple years under his belt in the NFL, their third-year quarterback.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down. Purdy. Got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The numbers for Woods last week: 7 catches, 86 yards, and a touchdown.
And the competition gets a little bit tougher here because he's got to go against the #1 ranked defense in the NFL against the pass, the latest incarnation of the no-fly zone.
2 yards the loss, second and 12. Purdy now to throw. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they were very strong in the win last week over the Giants.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on third. Running on first down, Eckler. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. Second and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Now Purdy. And that is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun.
Wait.
Oh, they get to the
block.
Ball. It's blocked. Well, they're sending out an early memo that points are not going to be easy to come by in this one. A block here in the opening quarter. What a block it was.
I love how you talked about sending out a memo. I know of one special teams coach who leaves a note in the lockers of guys he wants on his special teams. A direct direct invitation to them. He wants them to have the pride in what they're doing. This group showed it right there. A big effect on this game.
And they go play action. Here's Walker. That's complete. It's Elijah Moore. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
Walker's throw complete there to Moore. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. And now it's a bootleg with Walker. Oh, look at the catch there by Moore. And the Ravens are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. Walker now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And that will lead to a third and goal. To throw is Walker. Throw left side complete to Scott. And in for the Ravens touchdown. Boston Scott with touchdown number 29. Too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens take the block field goal and convert it into 6 points. Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you, along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They currently sit 1 game over 500 thanks to their victory a week ago. But Charles, they've been really an up-and-down team all year. Do you think that they have enough to get into the playoffs?
Well, you did mention they've been up and down all year, so to me, it depends on what week you catch them. When they're at their best, I think they're definitely playoff-worthy. But to me, they haven't been able to bring the intensity week in and week out, and that could be their Achilles heel.
6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jags with the football to begin the second quarter. He'll get the hook up through the woods. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. Here's Bryce Behringer on now to punt. Deep to return is Darius Davis. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4, and the Ravens will take over. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD, and you get the feeling if they could score here, they really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and
Not more, you're under pressure.
totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
Oh, my God.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, Walker.
Not coverage is really good. Oh, my God. What the overthrow
They're
there?
going to be incomplete.
And that is how you respond after taking one on the chin to begin this game. Give up a first drive touchdown, go back out on defense, and completely shut them down to force a 3 and out.
Walker looking to throw on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. And this is caught. He hits more. And he is going to have a Ravens first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Play action now. Walker.
Nobody covering? Oh.
And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Now Walker.
Oh, where the defender? I'm trying. Sharkfield is.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Boom.
Trent Sherfield, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Boom.
Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it's capped off with a Ravens touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Play action. Now Purdy. He'll drop this one off to Eckler.
Yeah,
able
nobody.
to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more. Shotgun now with Purdy. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And getting this just shy of midfield. They'll spot it at the 49. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Come on. Come on.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
Well, you're stuck with me in this booth,
Yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 28. So that will be hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Caught by Woods. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Here's Bryce Behringer now. And a fake here. Direct snap to the up man. And he will not make make it. They stop him short of the first down. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool them. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
4th and short in this part of the field. You just noticed special teams coordinators rallying the team saying, watch the fake, but Brandon, don't they usually say that on every punting situation?
Oh, yeah, they can be up 40 in the 4th quarter. That's their job. They scream that every time.
And this time, though, his team locked in, and they were well aware that it truly was a situation that they could fake it, and they were ready for it and stopped it.
Throwing again, Walker on 2nd and 10. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Walker. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Walker. Flush to his right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
I like the thought process there. Connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time they were ready for it.
Eluding the pressure right, and that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
That is caught, and he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Boston Scott, his first carry. And he's in for the score. And his spectacular season continues as he ties the NFL touchdown record.
He is phenomenal.
So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives, and it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. Purdy looking to throw on 1st down here. On the screen, this is Eckler. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Back to throw, Purdy. A short throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 37. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. So 3 seconds here remain in the half. On is the field goal unit to see about getting 3 points. And he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep the deficit at 20. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, time for a sprint to the finish, as it's time to get you caught up with what's happening around the NFL here in a pivotal Week 15. We'll begin up in the Steel City, Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. Matthew Stafford, over 400 yards passing with 3 touchdown passes as well. From there, let's head off and check out a second game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Packers. Trevor Lawrence with a couple of touchdown passes there. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. And they were winners in that ball game over the visiting Cleveland Browns. Bryce Young, very solid in the win, as his guys figure to be a team.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early.
Beat the Bengals is actually
Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really
double coverage,
an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle.
Oh,
and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Nah, he got hit.
That's some good closing speed there defensively, because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Walker. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Now Walker. Complete. It's Moore. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Call that a very strong gain of 24. To throw is Walker. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this one is incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Oh, he picked it.
Almost their first INT of the ball game. Had his sights on it, but he couldn't seal the deal. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
Don't know where the defenders are.
Sherfield. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Again, he'll drop to throw. Open man here is Scott, complete. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 3 yards is the gain that time, 2nd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Scott will take this into the end zone. It's a Ravens touchdown.
That's it.
Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well, his teammates airing it out made this a successful drive.
John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. Now they send a man in motion right. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, Somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you went, I mean, yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot.
No.
No, okay.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And, boy, this defense, again, really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Eckler going to get it again on second down. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 3rd and 7. Purdy will set up to throw it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Purdy looking to throw. Complete. It's Dotson. And he'll be brought down right on the 50. A gain of 3. 2nd and 7. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Over the middle into the hands of Woods. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 36. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Eckler, they run left side. And, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. That time on the outside, pretty nice job as a cornerback to shed any would-be blockers and make the tackle.
And think about the praise we're giving him, what his coaches have given him, but how about the respect he gets from his teammates to be a complete corner who doesn't just cover receivers, but also tackles ball carriers.
And that one to the right side and incomplete. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. Throwing here, Purdy. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. Now Zane Gonzalez for the field goal try. And remember, he had one blocked earlier. Gonzalez's kick is good, and that'll put us within 3 scores as it becomes now a 23-point game. So a good kick that time, and that might help to get the negative thoughts out of the mind from that earlier block.
Especially since this was not a chippy, so he had to get that one out kind of low. But his line does a nice job of protecting, and he's able to convert for 3.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. Back now here on EA Sports. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first. They go again with Scott, pushing through the contact. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. They'll run with Scott. Down to about the 37.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Here's Scott. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 49 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot. And Walker now to throw on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on.
Off play action. Walker. They'll roll him out right. That's going to be taken in by Downs. And they'll get this down to the 10. 18 yards that time to push him up 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Walker. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he is into the end zone. And the touchdown record is now all his.
Okay, we need to double check here with Marvin because he keeps all of our good stats. But what I've got is 5 drives.
He has the record. Good job, Scott.
Got a nice, healthy lead.
Well, after the first drive, we thought things might be clicking. They're really clicking at this point. They're clicking about as much as they can click. And I just said click a lot.
Yes, you did, but that's okay because the guy who's coordinating the defense, trying to slow them down,
good luck.
He's going to have hair that looks like mine very soon. Not much of it.
So once more, the Ravens will come to the line here and go for the 2-point try. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead.
I think this is just going to be a function of the times we live in now. Very similar to the bat flip in baseball. Everyone's got to start to get comfortable with this. But to me, this is just rubbing it in. You got a big lead.
Don't really practice it.
One thing to keep in mind, though, karma's still out there. And sometimes it has a way of catching up with you.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. Here comes the Jaguars offense as they get set here. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Out of the gun, Purdy. Quick slant, Dotson. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 43. Here's Purdy. As this complete to Woods. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Purdy will look to throw again here. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and long. Purdy over the middle, and it's incomplete. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Purdy now to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And the Ravens will take over here just shy of the 30. But with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. That one looks like he'll throw here. And he will find Scott on the right side complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. Back to throw. Walker, flush to his right. He'll let this go deep for Sherfield. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining. A CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things. They'll continue to throw it around until stopped.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 9. And they go play action. Here's Walker. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory for their hometown guys, and it was their defense that led the...
On the Cincinnati